Hello. I wonder if it's connected. I'm just checking. Okay, so I meant to make a video on Friday. Sorry, it didn't happen. I tried to make one, but I was so tired that like the words couldn't come out. I couldn't say what I wanted to say. So I'm making one today. And hi Tace, how are you? And this is It Takes a Village. Because I just wanted to talk a little bit about when deciding to homeschool, how important it is that obviously you're going to be keeping your kids at home and making sure that the mommy and the daddy are on the same page. And it's not only that, but often I find people who are wanting to homeschool and they say things like they're just trying to convince daddy, or they say that I want to homeschool my kids, I want to keep them at home, but granny and grandpa are not sure, and I'm getting flack from the rest of my family, and it's difficult because other people in my family are not sure if I should be homeschooling. So when I say it takes a village, it's really nice when the mommy and the daddy are both sure that they want to be homeschooling, and even the granny and the grandpa, once they're on board and once your whole entire family are on board with you homeschooling, it just makes life a lot easier and a lot more wonderful in your homeschooling environment. So if you can, when you're starting to homeschool, just make sure that you're all agreeing. Sometimes people take time to understand and to accept, because when they're stuck in the system, it's hard for them to realize that this might be the best way. So it takes a bit of convincing and but once you start going and the grannies and the grandpas see how happy your kids are and how good it is and rewarding it is for them to be at home, they will start, it will make their lives, they'll start understanding and they'll start being more on board with you. But when I say it takes a village, for us in our home, it has been so wonderful to have granny and grandpa. We've got two sets of grannies and grandpas close to us, which is just amazing. Because in this day and age, as you guys know, families separate a lot, and you'll find that the grannies and grandpas will be in one country and the aunties will be in another country. But for us, we've got granny and grandpa close by, and we all contribute to the well-being and education of our kids, which is just so amazing. And not only family members who contribute and who are part of teaching and inspiring and helping the kids on their journey to learn, is friends. And I'll start with the grannies and grandpas. My mom and dad help a lot with homeschooling. My dad, it's so nice to find people that are very passionate in certain areas and that love your kids and that also want to be a part of the learning experience. So my dad's been teaching, he taught my daughter classical guitar from when she was young, and philosophy, which she was really interested in, and because that was his thing and that's what he's into and that's what he's brilliant at, he's been teaching him philosophy. Now he's going to be teaching French to my other daughter. She's going to learn fluent French. And granny, she's been teaching history to the kids, and she loves reading with them, and she's so passionate about history and things like that she just makes it come alive for them. So involving grannies and grandpas and family members in your life with your children when you're homeschooling is very fantastic. And just remembering that it takes a whole village, not just an isolated one mommy at home homeschooling. And when people say to me, okay, you homeschool the kids, right? Does daddy homeschool the kids? Because daddy works, I'm at home, and what happens is, if you stop thinking of homeschooling as school at home, but rather life learning during life, the course of life, then you see that every opportunity is a learning experience, So when daddy is at home and he's fixing a motorbike, and calls his boy child to come along and he shows him how to fix the motorbike, then he's learning. When he's building something or fixing something or just talking about something, a new development that's happened at work, or all of that is a learning experience. It's not just, come, we're going to learn. Now sit down, there's your book, you're going to learn. Everything in your life is a learning experience. So when daddy's home and he's fixing things and they're going along and they're helping, that's it for them, is learning. So all of these things are learning experiences, and having grandparents and family members on board with you in your homeschooling is the most wonderful thing. So when it takes a village, we're talking about family, all of your family involved, and part of your kids' or homeschooling experience is just fantastic. Don't isolate yourself from family members and grandparents and aunties and uncles and people who want to get involved in your kid's life, because it's just so nice for them to have input from a whole lot of different areas. Hi, Maria and Sasha. Hi, Sasha. And then the other part is that for us, we've got a lot of beautiful friends who also homeschool their kids, and we always laugh because our kids, we with each other's children a lot, and we're with each other a lot. And the kids my kids call my friends mom, and you just love these kids, their kids, like they're your own kids. And it's just so nice to know that the kids can be so content and happy and feel so safe in a home of somewhere where they feel like it's their other home. And the other mommies, love your kids like they're your own kids, and when they're playing with their friends. And this is not just with homeschooling, this is just in life in general. We know it takes a village to raise a child, but being with them a lot and having close relationships and lots of mommies and lots of brothers and lots of sisters is one of the most wonderful other aspects of our homeschooling experience that we have. And allowing the kids to develop relationships with other my best friends and their best friends' parents, because they're with them often and they're playing together, and one's fetching, and then they're all looking after each other and watching each other's children, and the community is fantastic, and means a lot, and it's nice to develop that and to just to enjoy and appreciate the input from the other people in your life, and your children's life in their learning experience and their life in homeschooling, So I just wanted to touch on that because I think that's really, really, really important. And if you're thinking about homeschooling, then if first and foremost, if mommy and daddy are not agreeing, then it's a difficult start, So you've got to both be agreeing and wanting to do this together, and then you can just wait. And if you can get granny and grandpa to be excited and involved and part of their life, even better. I mean, even better, so much better. And if you can get your children to respect and be with and love and trust your friends to just love your kids as you do, and be involved in their life, and aunties and uncles, just even better. So that is what I wanted to touch on today. Hi, Shanae, beautiful Shanae. That's what I wanted to touch on today. It takes a village, and appreciating the people that are in your life and around you and your children, and allowing them to inspire your kids and them to learn from each other and from them is a beautiful part of our homeschooling experience that we've experienced. And I just wanted to mention it to you. Okay.